Abu ben Achim II and Shadrach ben Shekel powdered their faces with white chalk.
"There," Abu said. "That makes us look all grumpy and sad for the Sabbath."
Abu and Shadrach read again and again the thousands of rules their friends the Pharisees had invented for God's day.
"You must not do this. You must not do that," they recited happily.
Then Shadrach's eyes lit up.
"Ah, here's an important one. You must not carry anything on the Sabbath." "Oh, that's a hard one. That's a good one."
Abu and Shadrach tiptoed out of the house to spy on the people.
"We'll catch someone today," said Abu. "We might see a man with a wooden leg. That's carrying something."
Shadrach wrung his hands in excitement.
"Oh, we may see a lady wearing a brooch. That'll be carrying something too. Oh, God will be pleased with us for catching people breaking our rules."
Away across on the other side of Jerusalem city, something very different was going on. Low, painful moaning and crying drifted like sad music from the dark arches around the pool of Bethesda. Jesus was walking past, and as he heard the noises, he stopped and looked. He saw the arches crowded with blind, lame, and paralyzed people. "How long have you been ill?" Jesus said to one old man.
38 years, sir,"
he mumbled, hardly moving. "Don't you want to get well?" Jesus asked.
"Well, of course I do," he croaked. "But when the water bubbles, it's only the first one in who gets better. I'm too ill to crawl quickly, and someone always gets there before me."
"I'll make you well," said Jesus. "Come on, pick up your mat and walk." The man wiggled a toe, and then he wiggled his foot, and the next moment he leapt right up. He was completely better. He picked up his mat and ran out, shouting, "Thank you!" to Jesus. Abu ben Achim II and Shadrach ben Shekel, the two Pharisees, glided silently towards the city gate. Suddenly they spotted someone carrying something on God's day.
"What do you think you're doing, carrying a mat on the Sabbath?" asked Shadrach.
"Well, the man who made me well told me to do it."
"Oh, yes," said Abu. "What's his name?"
"I don't know," answered the old man. "I never seen him before." And he skipped off. Later, he bumped into Jesus in the temple. "Hello," said Jesus. "I'm glad you're better. From now on, you must do things that make God happy." Abu and Shadrach had also come to the temple to meet the Pharisees. The old man rushed up to them. "I know his name now," he gasped. "The man who told me to pick up my mat. His name, it's Jesus."
"Jesus," they muttered. "We'd better have a word with him." "How dare you tell this man to carry his mat on the Sabbath? Who do you think you are? This is God's day of rest,"
they told Jesus. "My Father can do what he likes on his own day," said Jesus. "And he never stops loving and caring for people, so I help people too. A son always does what his father does."
"Your father? Are you calling God your father?"
Shadrach nearly fainted, and Abu's face went purple.
"Calling God your father? You should be killed for saying that. Your father's only a carpenter."
The old man smiled slowly. He understood who Jesus was. "He healed me on God's own day, the Sabbath. That was a sign. Only God can do what he likes on his own day. Of course Jesus is God's son."